Hey, how's it going, guys? Just doing another video for you. Today I'm going to talk about um, changing companies. Why a lot of expedite guys in vans or straight trucks um, change companies. If um, if you're with a company and for whatever reason, let's say you are talking to other drivers and oh boy, John Smith told me he's making 3,000 miles a week, 3,200 miles a week. Don't believe everything a lot of the other drivers has to say. A lot of it is BS. That's what I found. Like drivers from different companies. Oh yeah, I'm doing really good and blah 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 blah, and they're telling you their success story. Only believe about maybe 10% of what they say. I've met people like that I can't even speak. Uh, reality, they're not doing as many miles as they say they are. Um, there's a lot of that goes on. The grass is greener. That's because the grass is greener on the other side because it's fertilized with BS. Stuff like that. Don't believe what a lot of the recruiters say. Most of it's lies to get you on there. They need trucks, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I've had that happen a couple times. Even when I ran semi, it was the same thing. Their job's to get guys to come over to the company, stuff like that. Now, as being said, right now is really kind of slow for some reason. Um, Guys are doing a lot of sitting for whatever reason. People just aren't expediting stuff. If it's because guys are taking stuff in semis or taking van loads or straight truck loads or whatever the case may be, or people are just taking cheap freight. We haven't really figured out what's going on, or people just aren't shipping stuff expedite. It's LTL or something now. But if you're thinking of switching to a different company, do your research. Talk to a couple different drivers. Maybe go on Expeditors online or something like that. And I think there's a carrier post. It'll give you a gist of what the company's about, I guess. If they have bad dispatchers and stuff like that, well, maybe you kind of want to stay away from a company like that. Or if you're thinking of maybe you have reasons for switching. What works for me probably may not work for you. You're your own person. Um, don't jump out of the frying pan into the fire. That's what I usually say. Do your research. Kind of think about it with a level head before, oh, I'm just going to go to this company, and you basically screw yourself. Um, do your research, check stuff out. Maybe you want to switch companies because an owner's not very business minded or whatever the case may be. Um, that's basically, I think, all I really had to talk about. Just a quick little video. I've been seeing, I guess, guys are jumping ship like no tomorrow. It doesn't really happen that much in Canada because there's only like maybe 4 or 5 different companies, something like that, 6 companies. Um, if you jump ship, usually you stay with the company for a while. Maybe you don't like it, you go back to where you were, or maybe guys are just getting fed up and getting out of the business. Who knows? But a lot of the people that I know usually stay with a company for at least a couple of years, and maybe you just decide, well, I want to try something new or whatever. But just do your research first before you go working for different companies. Well, like I've said before in a couple of my other videos, if you're with a company and maybe this is one of your main reasons for quitting, um, you book out of service and they're calling you, or you're booked out for sleep and they book freight for you, stuff like that. By all means, people like that, they get a bad reputation in the business and they're not around very long. Maybe that's one of your reasons for quitting or jumping ship or whatever. That's fine too. You have to find out what works for you, what you like, what your likes and what your dislikes are. This business is a very hard business to be in, especially in a van. You could run yourself stupid, you know, quite a bit with you're getting a couple hours of sleep here and there and stuff like that. It's a very hard business to get into. You could be up all day and just go to sleep at nighttime, or and get a long trip or whatever. I've had that happen. You just kind of push through it, and if you're too tired, you know, you just pull over for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and sleep. Tell your dispatch what you're doing. If they don't like it, they're not the ones behind the wheel, right? You have to take care of yourself and be safe on the road for yourself and other people too. So that's basically it. Well, I got my I don't know if you can see that or not. I got my Tim Expedite shirt on today, and this kind of looks exactly like Tim. Always smiling, you know, round head and everything. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.